What should you do if you want to stand out? No, to the left, everything you own in the button. No, I'm just kidding. Today I got a DM and the DM was just crazy. The question was good, but my answer to the person was crazy, which led me to thinking, and that is why I am making this video. All right, we are back in the studio. I'm super excited to be back. As you know, we've been vlogging, but we are here now in the studio. You are with me. I love that. The question goes as follows. The market is so saturated and I want to get my way in as a junior brand strategist. What do I do? Do I show my projects or case studies? And I was like, nah, don't do that. You do something completely different. Be yourself. And that answer might sound very, very strange, but bear with me. Let me explain. If everyone is going to the left, right? Everyone, the whole world right now feels like they're going to the left. No, to the left, everything you own in the button. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone feels like they're going, like to me, everyone is going that way. AI, all the content, every content, it looks the same. It's all the same feeling. Then if everyone is going to the left, what should you do if you want to stand out? Should you go to the left? No, right? You should go to the right. That is the logical thing to do. So if you want to stand out, don't show a case study or a project. Everyone is going to do that because you can just type in ChatGPT, give me a good case study outline for this. Or if you're applying for a job, you can be like, ChatGPT, give me a cover letter and fix up my resume. Everyone is doing that. Then how can you stand out? In the case of a job, you could shoot a video, a casual video, a selfie, just saying, hey, it's me, I'm walking here and there, and I really want the job because this. All right, catch you later. Very casual. And people, like employers, they'll be watching that. They'll be like, hey, I've never gotten a video like this before. In my inbox, which they don't check, we have hundreds, maybe thousands of applications, but this video, like just so casual, let's invite them. I like the personality because when you shoot a video like me, you're seeing my personality. This is who I am. Okay, you've been following me, I hope, on all the videos, and you see me vlogging, you see what I do, you see me go to the gym, work out, you see me eating, you see me actually living. So you should know me a bit, right? It goes the same with a video that you send to the job application. They'll look at it, they'll be like, hey, this person seems nice, or completely not, right? So what I'm trying to say is do something completely different. Don't lean into what everyone is doing. When this market, or because this market is so saturated, do something completely different. Do something to stand out, to grab the attention. You really have to think about this intentional. But let me break it down. Let me break down the science. The science behind this is, on one side we have AI, which most people are using, and the other side we have non-AI, the human part. What is the difference between the two? AI is perfect. Humans are imperfect. AI is a robot, machine. Humans are flesh and bones, vulnerable. AI is quick and fast. Humans might be a bit slow. Okay? Those are the difference. Then if you want to stand out, you need to lean into those differences. You need to lean into those differences. This means show your emotion, right? Instead, like, let me give you an example. You have on LinkedIn, you have founders that are talking about, exit with X amount, did this with this amount, or houses or cars or whatever. Those stories don't get read at all. The stories that we do read on LinkedIn are stories about a failure. They failed, like they've lost so much money and how it was starting out. These are the founder stories that we read. Why? It's because it's human. We humans, we connect human to human. That's the connection. So all I'm trying to say is that if you are trying to stand out in this day and age with such a saturated market, you need to lean into the emotions of human, being just human, because humans, we connect with each other. If you take the emotional, vulnerable route, then that's key. That's key. And that is my reason for making vlogs, so that you do see the behind the scenes and you do hear my jokes and you do see a bit of the person I am, because I want to connect with you emotionally. That's the whole point. I want to position myself as such. Wait, speaking of, you know I'm professional with this. Oh, I'm gonna hide it behind the table again. If you made it this far and you're trying to stand out in the market, I have 3 things that you can do. But first, I want you to understand positioning. And let me give you an example of myself. So first off, what is positioning? Positioning is kind of being mixed with personal branding nowadays. They do intertwine, but let's focus on positioning because that is what I want to be known for. So positioning. Positioning is how you are perceived in the minds of others. So you are your brand. I gave you in other videos, I spoke about this, and I'll talk about this more in the future. But being positioned is very, very important. In any creative role nowadays, with such a saturated market, you have to make sure that you are positioned. And that is what I'm all about. I want to be known as the go-to guy for positioning. So whether you look on my LinkedIn, I talk about positioning. On this channel, I'm still learning YouTube. So, I'm just experimenting, but we'll get to a point where I'll be talking about positioning even more. And I want to write books about positioning. I want to speak on stage about positioning. Like, I'm all about positioning. Ironically, this is what you need to stand out in anywhere. In a saturated market, you need to position yourself as someone or something. For example, I want to be known for positioning. You might want to be known as a writer. You might want to be known as an athlete, a singer. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, make sure that you are positioned well within that space. So, for example, the person that sent me the DM, they should position themselves already as what they want to be. Whether it's a junior brand strategist, they need to think about how can I position myself as a junior brand strategist, but connecting that emotion with it so that the people on the other side of the resume, the screen, whatever, can relate to me. That is important. How can I position myself as such? That is what I'm doing making these videos. I'm positioning myself or learning to position myself as someone who will later be invited to podcasts, someone who will be at TED Talk, and I'm smiling because I want to be at TED Talk, someone who will have brand deals, someone who will be speaking in groups or inspiring or whatever. And I'm sharing that part of my life because I want to be positioned as such. And maybe you do too. And maybe you're sitting across from me, you're watching me on your phone, or you're on the couch listening and you're like, hey, I want to do that too. Then why not? And when you ask yourself that question, why not? Some things pop up in your head, and probably this will pop up in your head. I'm not good enough. That's insecurity. Get rid of that immediately. You are good enough. Another thing is everyone is doing it. Yes, everyone is doing it, but they're not you. If you have value, share that value. And number 3 is, what would my friends and families, etc. think? And for that, I have a clear answer. Don't even think about them. Like, don't even think about what others think. Like the judgment of others is like the last thing that should be on your mind, and especially when it comes to social media. You know why? Everybody spends their time scrolling on social media. And if you go to like a friend, say your best friend, you go to your best friend and you're like, hey, I want to make videos online. They might laugh at you, but in the same turn, they are the ones who will take out their phones and be doing this. They're consuming content. Then if they are consuming content all day long, why not you make the content for them to consume? Right? So those 3 things, if that comes to your mind, forget it. And start and be consistent. On this channel, you've seen me say I'm gonna make 100 videos. This is video number 11, by the way. You've heard me say I'm gonna make 100 videos. I started at video number 1. And I've been saying I'm learning this. I don't know what I'm doing. You could do the same. I'm positioning myself here as someone who does positioning, but also someone who doesn't know what they're doing on YouTube specifically. On other platforms such as LinkedIn, I know a bit, but on YouTube I don't. And I position myself vulnerable, right? I'm vulnerable here telling you, hey, I don't have it figured out. And I take you behind the screen showing you like, hey, this is what I do. I work out in the morning. This is what I eat. I'm at my mom's house. I share my life with you so that you understand who I am, but especially so that we are emotionally connected. So if you're thinking about positioning and you're thinking about being positioned, there are 3 things I want to share with you. And you can start with these things. So first of all, pick a lane or topic or theme, something that you want to be known for. Ask yourself this: right now I'm here, but where do I want to be in, let's say, 5 years? Ask yourself that. Who do I want to be? Let's say maybe you are very much overweight. I don't want to add a weight to that, but say you're very much overweight and you're like, hey, in 5 years, I don't want to be overweight. I want to be someone who's ripped. Think about where you want to be. Maybe you are now doing nothing. You're just couch surfing. And you're like, hey, in 5 years, I want to be a writer. So pick a lane. What do you want to be known for? Pick what you want to be known for. That's number 1. So a theme. Then position yourself as such. Even though you're not it yet, like even though you're not that yet, you can still talk about it. You can still go into spaces where these matters, these subjects, maybe writers are talking about a new novel that came out. You can get into that space. Reddit, Insta, LinkedIn, all these social media platforms, and you can talk and share your opinion, speak about your opinion. And that is the tip I gave the person in my DM. I said, have an opinion, like have a strong opinion, whether it's good or bad. Your opinion could make no sense at all, but the thing is, it's yours. You are entitled to your own opinion. So having an opinion is important. And why? The market is so saturated. Everyone can have information. So I could do this video right now, just listing a bunch of things and like facts, right? Facts, information. And you could be sitting thinking, bruh, I could just gone to ChatGPT and have the answer. But what is the difference between a ChatGPT talk and my talk? You are feeling my emotion in it. I am talking about my point of view, how I see things, not a ChatGPT bot, right? So there's a complete difference. And you know you're talking to a real person because a real person picks up water from under the table and drinks it. Be a real person. And being a real person, people have opinions. If you're just going to blindly send in resumes that's made by ChatGPT or cover letters or whatever the case, if you're just going to do that, then you are just a robot. You're going where everyone is going. Choose another direction, go the other way. And that starts with positioning yourself, choosing a theme and a lane that you want to do. Laser focus. Back in the days in Jamaica, I used to go watch horse racing. And at that time I was probably been around 8 years old. And I saw the horses have, that thing on their eyes. And I had no idea what that was. And when I grew up, when I got older, I realized, hey, those things are for the horses to concentrate so that they don't look left and right. They are focused on their goal. Exactly. Choose your positioning and put on those things like horses do and focus on your goal. Like if you are someone who wants to do something, go do it. Like for real, go do it. Whether it's waking up early in the morning to go to the gym, whether it's posting a video every single day for 100 days, you are in control of your own life. Go do it. But anything that you want to do and be successful for nowadays, the market is saturated. I've been saying that. Add you to it. Add emotion to it. You are an emotional being. Be vulnerable. Share that journey. Tell people you don't know what you're doing yet and do it. Okay? So those are, I think I've said 2 already. 2. Number 1, have a strong opinion in your space. Number 2, be laser focused, like that horse, laser focused on that theme. And number 3, be very, very consistent. I'm going to say that again. Be very, very consistent. I myself, I have to see metrics. And I think I've mentioned this before. I have to see did they comment, did they view? And I realized that messed up my mind a bit. I've tried YouTube before, I told you this. And when I didn't see any results, I just stopped. And I think most people do. Most people quit. I've heard podcasts, like the 1% podcasts that make it, they are the ones that have over 20 episodes, like 20 videos shot. Those who didn't make it, they gave up at 5, 10, 15. Just having 20 means you're in the top 1% of podcasts. How crazy is that? So consistency is key. Make yourself a goal. For me, that's 100 videos. Have a clear goal that you know, okay, I can achieve that. And it's like realistic, but it's also clear. 100 videos, 1 video a day. That's clear. Get yourself that clear goal. Be consistent. Don't give up. I don't know why this turned into a motivational talk, but that is just who I am. I want to inspire you. I want you to be positioned. I want to know what you think about this channel. Drop your comment below so that I know what you think about this. Like, what do you think about this channel? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, for real. I know positioning, but I don't know anything about YouTube. So let me know what you want to learn, what you want to talk about. We're going to get more into branding. I don't know what format you like. Do you like the vlogs? Do you like the head talks like this? Do you want me to talk less? Do you want the videos to be shorter or longer? Let me know. Like, help a brother out. Let me know what you want, and I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen. So I'm KJ. This was the Brand Diary. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time to watch these videos, and I appreciate you. Much love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.